Hello, my name is Mithat Abdjawad. I'm the founder and director of Advanced Analysis Australia. I'm going to talk to you today about our company, the problems that we address, and the manner in which we address these problems, the manner in which we solve them. We are software developers and consulting engineers that specialize in automating engineering processes and digitization. Now, many processes in engineering have long been carried out manually. For example, the quantitative risk assessment, QRA, includes a sub-process called the parts count. This requires the collation of quantities of every type of connection, such as valves, flanges, orifices, spectacles, reducers, instrumentation, along with the lines that they're connected to, the names of these lines, and the sizes of these lines, importantly. This information is gathered from a piping and instrumentation diagram, or a P&ID, and a typical plant will have between 500 and 3,000 of these drawings. Counting each one manually and tabulating the results in Excel file format takes about an hour on average for each drawing. At a minimum cost of about $50 an hour, that's about $25,000 to $150,000 for each plant. That's if you carry it out in-house, much more if you outsource it. Our software has brought this down to $2 to $10 a drawing. So at least 5 times cheaper and up to 25 times lower cost. Another example is the material takeoff process, which is required for bidding or carrying out the construction project. Here, the contractors have to know the types and quantities of the various materials required to implement the project, such as light fixtures, bulbs, sockets, and so on. They need to know the number and type of these items to make sure they have a proper estimate of the costs, and also to get an estimate of the labor costs, which are intimately dependent on the bill of quantities. The process is called MTO, material takeoff, construction takeoff, or simply takeoff. It's very important and cost intensive. In Dubai, for example, with large tower projects, the MEP construction companies can spend up to $100,000 a month on this process, despite using relatively low cost labor to carry this out. Now, our software will cut this down by a factor of at least 50 to 75%. Advanced Analysis has been engaged over the last 5 years in an effort to automate these labor-intensive, costly processes and many others. Our initial product was called PID Parts Count, and this was dedicated to the parts count process. The software contained hardwired library items and line identification formats, which can detect the most common formats found in P&IDs. And this was followed by another product called MTO Count, which by the name you can guess was dedicated to construction material takeoff. MTO possessed an important feature, which was the ability to define basic shapes and their combinations to account for the variations in shape definitions within the construction industry. The symbols in the construction industry were not as standardized as they are in the process industry. And so variations occur, and the operator, the user, has to have that capability to define variable symbols. In 2016 and up to 2019, we commenced a very ambitious development program to revolutionize these products and bring them into one product. Our mission was to develop the most advanced drawing analysis program in the world, and the end result was DigiTwin, which is now our flagship software and can cater to both parts counts, MEPs, material takeoffs, and a whole bunch of other applications. It features an order of magnitude step change in object cognition, size identification, detection speed, accuracy, as well as a highly versatile library item definition capability, along with the capability to handle any line ID format. DigiTwin is able to recognize items on a P&ID drawing or any other drawing and compile a digital list of these items and associated information such as type, size, line identification, or electrical layout floor plans. all from basic PDF files. It's faster, more accurate, and far cheaper than the manual processes, and our company aims to eliminate these manual processes in the coming years. DigiTwin reads in just a normal PDF of a drawing and analyzes it, delivering the results in Excel format and annotated drawings within minutes. A new variant of the software coming out soon called PFD to RBD can read in a PDF, a simple PDF of a process flow diagram, and output a reliability block diagram, an RBD, in XML format, which is directly importable by ReliSoft's Blockzip. And this can carry out RAM analysis on these RBDs. So now you can carry out a RAM analysis without having to go through the laborious process of creating block after block, and it can be thousands. There are other exciting advanced capabilities and applications that are either being finalized, in development, in the pipeline, or in the works. Please be sure to ask us about them.